Welcome back to VHS Time Machine, and today we're going to take a look at VHS screeners. Now, screeners are tapes that were issued by the studios mainly to video stores and video distributors as a chance to get them to preview the tape and see how many copies they wanted to order for themselves. I have quite a few screener tapes in my VHS collection, and here's just a few of them here in front of you. I probably have about 200 total in my collection. Screeners were mostly released in the 90s, although there were a few that were released back in the 80s, such as The Color of Money here. The ones in the 80s are quite a bit harder to find than of movies from the 90s. But that's because mostly in the 80s, a lot of the studios would release a compilation tape of a whole bunch of previews of different movies coming out, whereas a screener is usually just one complete movie on a tape. So how do you tell the difference between a screening tape and a regular tape? Well, if you look at the front cover, a lot of them will say not for sale or rental, and some of them, the actual box art will be completely different than the retail version. Especially MCA boxes. Their boxes are almost 100% different than the actual releases themselves. Now, if you look at the back of the box, most of the information back there is in the form of a selling tool for the studios themselves, and also sometimes they'll put not for sale or rental on the box, and some studios actually even put when the release date is for the movie to the general public. Now, if you look at the tapes themselves, you'll see they mostly have bare bones, cheap labels on them. Sometimes a studio will put a demo or screener tape on it, sometimes not. But if you look at the movie itself, you'll see that there is a rolling warning sign that goes across the screen every so often, basically to let people know that this is a screener tape and not an actual retailer. And most of the time the studios do that just in case an unscrupulous retailer decides to try and rent this out or sell it to customers. So the question is, do screeners actually have value in the open market? Well, like most VHS tapes, the majority of them do not have much value. But there are some that do have quite a bit of value. And in the next video, I'm going to show you what my top 10 most valuable screeners are. And my number one has a value of several $100s. So tune in for that one next time, and thanks for watching.